everyone, hi, welcome. My name is Lisa Marie and this is my first YouTube video. You might be wondering, why is your base done, Elise? Well, it's because I just filmed my whole base, my whole eyeshadow, and it's not what you think it's going to be. No, it's not. Oh my god, I didn't press record. No, I had a white background and it just, there were so many creases in it and I couldn't deal with it. I think the white background is a little bit too boring anyway, but here we are. One little thing I want to say, if you want to get to know me, I didn't actually want to do a get to know me video because they are very boring. Because it's like, oh yeah, what's your favourite colour? Or what's your favourite holiday? Like, stupid stuff. So, if you want to get to know me, my name is Lisa Marie and I actually got the fame through TikTok. I have this app called TikTok. This is my page right here if you want to go follow me. Well, right now we're actually at 400,000 of you. Actually, 420,000 of you. Okay, so I actually want to play with a palette today, which is very affordable. I've actually done swatches of this palette and I'm in love. So it's actually the Mad Beauty Mulan palette, which is a 12 shade eyeshadow palette with very amazing colours. They actually do have a brush set and a bunch of other things, and really cool items that actually come with this whole makeup range. But one thing they actually did have was these like hair slides, which are literally the prettiest things. So there's like a pearl one that looks like a sword, which I'm in love with, and then this nice diamond one. I'm actually going to use two of them to actually put up my hair so that it's not in the way, and they are literally just little bobby pins. So I'm going to open the palette for you guys so you guys can see. This is the palette. It is so pretty. I'm going to give you a little rundown of each shade. So we're going to start with this shade right here. This shade is called, ooh, did I get it? Yeah. This shade right here is called Bloom. It is a beautiful like magenta color. It's so pretty. Next one is called Courage. This is like a hot pink. It's like very neon. I'm going to put the swatches up for you guys on the screen. The next one is Warrior. This one is a like purple color. The next one is called Be True to You, which is a pink kind of metallic. Then we have Guardian, which is a beautiful shade. I'm sorry, so pretty. Next one is called Strong Heart. This is actually a glitter formula. So this is like glitter with kind of like a creamy base. I would definitely use that as a kind of cut crease shade. This is called Spirit, which is a kind of like orange, like a orange metallic shade. Next one is called Little But Lucky, and this is a very burnt orange shade, which I've actually always wanted to shade this color, so very happy about that one. We have Beautiful, which is a beautiful turquoise. Wild and Free, which is this Wild and Free actually goes really well with Beautiful, but it's like a metallic version of Beautiful. Then we have Be Brave, which is like a very dark grey, and then the last one is Dragon, which is a metallic silver. Okay, so we are very let's say very up close and personal, but we are now going to start with the eyeshadow. But I really wanted to like a blue look, but I can't blend blue, and I don't want to be that, like, you know, that type of person to not do it just because I can't. But I am thinking of doing like a really nice blue blending kind of into a pink. Okay, so I'm using the M506, which came in the James Charles brush set. So we are going to start with the shade Beautiful, which is this turquoise shade. I'm just going to pack this on the brush. Starters, it's very pigmented, so we've got to be very careful with this, but so I'm literally just packing on the shade. So look at the pigment of this eyeshadow. It's so pretty. And this is going to be the first half. I know it's looking very weird at the moment, but we're going to be blending this up. And to do this, I'm going to be using this fat fluffy brush, which is the M441. And we're just going to use this to blend out the shade, and I'm just going to be doing literally wind swiper motions like this to blend. I'm just going to blend this a little bit down, just so it's kind of still a part of the eye. We need to make sure that this is the best blend. So I'm going to take the M506 once again, and I'm literally just going to pack on that shade to bring back some of the kind of pigmentation that we kind of lost from the blending. Okay, so we're now going to be taking the colour Warrior, which is this purple kind of deep like magenta shade. Yes, I know my placement is very scary, but we'll get there in the end. Again, take the M441, which has a little bit of that colour on it, but that's not bad at all. We're going to take these wind wiper kind of motions to blend the two colours together. And now we can move kind of onto here. When I'm blending kind of the top shade, I make sure to kind of do like swirly motions. This kind of helps me with my control. I literally like struggle blending a lot, and these brushes have literally been my lifesaver in blending. As you can see, it kind of creates this really pretty purple when you blend these two together. So now we have created kind of this curve. We are now going to work on this area, which we are going to be doing a nice little flick. We're going to be using the colour Bloom, which is this colour right here, and kind of place it right next to where we placed everything before. I guess kind of put it out as if you were kind of creating the shape. I think this part is the most important part, where you actually place your eyeshadow. I think it's always better to kind of plan out where you're placing it and then blend it out. I feel like if you go straight into blending, it's not going to look good because you need that pigmentation, and with that you use a packer brush or just any kind of small brush. The 506 is brilliant for this. So once I've kind of placed where I want it, again, take the M441, I think I'm saying that right, the 441? Yeah, the 441, and taking a little bit of Bloom, tapping off, and then we start with the windshield wipers, just kind of going in to blend the two colours. So as you can see, it is looking very crazy right now, but remember, it is going to look better when we get to the end. We are now going to be doing the placement right here, and for that, again, we're going to be taking the same, well actually no, we can use a different brush. So I'm going to be using this brush right here, which is this kind of, not really flat, but kind of thick, small little brush, and this is the M512, and I'm going to be using this to kind of get right here. Place the colour wherever you want it. I'm going right here. Okay, so now I've kind of blended it as much as I can. We are now going to be going into the cut crease. I'm going to be using the Essence Camouflage Matte Concealer. Okay, so I've just done the cut crease right here. It's just a simple kind of cut crease. This one kind of took me a little bit longer because the concealer that I was using, I've never kind of used it before, and also I don't like, concealer isn't really the right thing to use. But now I have the kind of wet base. I'm now going to be using two colours actually from this palette. The first colour is this colour, which is called Wild and Free. I'm going to be using True to You, which is the metallic pink. So to pack on this shimmer shade, I'm going to be using the M124, which also came in the James Charles brush set. But I'm just literally going to pack this. This shade is beautiful. And then I'm going to take in True by You to kind of, you know, swap the colour. Okay, so sorry my camera died, but I just went in underneath with the M506 and then the two shades that we used, and just did the lower lash line. And for lashes, I'm going to be using these ones right here, but these are from AliExpress, so I'm not sure, but if I do find the link, I will put them down below. So I'm going to be doing the other eye off camera, and I'll be back to finish off the rest of the makeup. Okay, I'm back. So we have just snatched both of the eyes, but I realised that I was actually playing my video in slow motion, so my whole lip situation I have to retell. So what I did is I lined my lips with the MUA Makeup Academy Intense Colour Lip Liner in the colour Sensitive. Then I added my concealer in the middle and I blended it out, and then used a little bit more into the inner corners on with my lip liner to kind of ombre it. And for gloss, we're going to be using the NYX Butter Gloss in the colour Fortune Cookie. So for highlighter, I'm going to be using the shade Face. Ooh, the shade Face in my James Charles palette. Okay guys, so this is the makeup look all complete, and can I say I am obsessed with this palette from Mad Beauty. I'm telling you now, this palette is probably one of the most pigmented palettes I own, except from the James Charles one. But I'm just in love. The formula and just the way it's set out, the names, can I actually just say, is amazing. I love the metallic shades. They're not too you know, there's no loose pigment. It's very, very pressed. And that's what I really like in a nice eyeshadow palette. So if you want to see more videos of me either reviewing or doing a makeup look or even just chatting with you guys, then please comment down below. I love to hear your ideas. I love listening to them on TikTok. Speaking of, if you do not follow me on any of my social medias, they will be right here. My Instagram is Elise Howard without the A. My TikTok, which you should all be following me on, is I'm Elise Marie right here. We have just hit 420k followers. I am so grateful. And also 8.2 million likes all together, which I'm so grateful for. Thank you all for following me on that. If you do not already, make sure you do. If you want to follow me on my makeup Instagram is Elise Marie MUA. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.